Welcome back, everyone, to another week here, taking a look at some of the blueprints that we found on the Steam Workshop page for Planet Zoo. Our first piece was made by Mr. Blue R. It's called Shepgar Zoo. It was a zoo focusing on the tropical biome. And Mr. Blue R has put in around 13 habitats in the zoo. We have about 77 animals, lots of shops and staff facilities. Such a really pretty zoo you have made here. The landscaping in here is absolutely beautiful. You have done such a good job. You even have a dragon pit over here too. And all the words that you've put up in it, it makes it so that you know exactly where you are in your zoo. Thank you so much for building this and also then for sharing it with all the community. We really do appreciate it. Our next piece was made by Kirker89. It's called Hagrid's Hut and the Forbidden Forest. This zoo has one habitat and right around 20 animals in it. I love me a Harry Potter inspired zoo. This is awesome. Thank you so much for bringing this to the STEAM community. We have 5 decoration pieces here, all made by Larebelle. This first one is Giraffe decoration statue. Bring this into your zoo for right around $3,000. And next we have Jungle Bird decoration for right around $2,500. A Toucan statue decoration for right around $2,000. Some Gulpee Rex statues for right around $2.3. And then this very adorable little Eeyore decoration balloon for right around $8,000. Oh, Larabella, you do such creative work. Thank you so much for bringing all these great pieces to the STEAM community and sharing them all with us. Our next piece was made by Mealie. It's called Mealie's Vintage Trams and Tram Lines. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $14,000. Two really great little tram lines that we could put in our zoo. Thank you so much for bringing this to the STEAM community. Our next piece was made by piipo. It's called Scales and Tails Oasis Hub. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $58,000. This is a great little habitat. Thank you so much for bringing it to the STEAM community. Our next piece is called Modular Stable Set. It was made by REM Exotics. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $10,000. This is really, really awesome. You've done a really great job here and such a service to the whole community. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Our next piece was made by Sabrina-Deliah. It's called Chinese Pangolin Enclosure. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $48,000. What a really, really nice little habitat this is. Thank you so much for building this and sharing it with us. I think your animals would be really, really happy here. We have a Japanese Kebushiti palace here made by SimmonsterGG, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $57,000. a really, really beautiful piece this is. Thank you so much for sharing all of your hard work. Our next piece is called Tarongo Zoo Wild Ropes. It was made by CannibalAliens. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $17,000. What a really fun place this would be to go and eat with all of the monkeys just climbing all over and around on these ropes. Thank you so much for bringing this to the STEAM community. We have a roller coaster here made by SilentMember. It's called a Zoomerang. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $88,000. You did a great job putting all of this together. Thank you so much for showing us your wonderful roller coaster. Oh, we have some information boards all made here by Hilarious. Each one of these information boards can cost you right around $1,000. You put together a really nice collection here. Thank you so much for sharing all of these with us. We have two fountains here made by Cardinal and Manacita. This first one is called Stuffenbrunnen. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $3,500. And then we have the Kleiner Tier Springbrunnen for right around 3.2. Two really, really beautiful fountains that you've made here. Thank you so much for building them and sharing them with us. We have a spot filler collection for your zoos made here by Cockapoo. What a great idea you came up with here. It's really nice to just be able to go ahead and pick up something and just fill in a tiny little spot that you have somewhere in your zoo so that it all looks complete. Thank you so much for bringing this to the STEAM community. We have a frog house made here by Kalisha. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $38,000. What a great job here. I love this frog on top. It is such a cute little idea. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and bringing it to the STEAM Workshop page. YouTuber Tobes has made us an aardvark burrow. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $10,000. A really, really nice habitat this is. Thank you so much for bringing it to the STEAM community. You will all make sure that you go over to Toes and watch this get built over on his channel. We have a colonial greenhouse here made by Caddis. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $31,000. What a really, really beautiful building this is. You did a lot of work here. Thank you so much for bringing this to the STEAM community. We have a piece here called Unisphere. It was made by a wild squong. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $46,000. What a really, really neat piece that you've made here. This would make a really, really great centerpiece to a zoo. You have done a really, really nice job. Thank you so much for building it and then sharing it with us. We have the hippo habitat and restaurant made here by Nasia. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $49,000. And the only thing we need to do here is put in a waterproof barrier and fill this all up with water. What a great habitat this is. I think your hippopotamuses would be really, really happy here. Also, your guests would be so happy too because they can get right up and see them. And what do we have over here? A little shelter for all your little hippopotamuses and also a place where your visitors can see them too. Great job. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Our last piece was made by Gorobia. It is called Der Schönhausen Zoo. It was a zoo that started in challenge mode and is placed in the heart of Germany. There is a YouTube channel where you can go ahead and see the zoo getting built. This zoo has right around 35 habitats and a little over 300 animals. It also has all your guest and staff facilities that you need. There is so much to see and do in this zoo. There's probably hours and hours and hours of work done here. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Please, everyone, be sure to go over to the YouTube channel and check out how this zoo all came together. All I have to say is, wow, you guys sure are creative. I love taking a look at all of the beautiful, beautiful blueprints that you guys are putting out on the STEAM Workshop page. Thank you so much for sharing all of your hard work with us. We all truly appreciate all of it. We will see you guys all back next week for some more blueprints on the STEAM Workshop page for Planet Zoo. You know, take it easy. I'll see you then.